Hey everybody, welcome back to Slay the Spire. So we're in the Beyond with the Silent, the last area, at least for the early access. I think this is the last area. So we've got a left or a right path we can choose. Now, both seem kind of okay. How many campfires do we have either side? 1, 2, 3, 4 versus 1, 2, 3. But there's more question marks, you see. I enjoy a question mark. We're gonna go left. Hard left. So in this area you've got kind of these orb not skeletons, like rock, prism, crystal, circle dudes. I don't know. They suck. What we're gonna do is gain our 3 armor from Writhe. Toss that as well. Probably gonna play a piercing whale. We'll play the better one. I can do this, and this. This is fine. Or maybe we'll get the bullet time and life will be good. So, any more draws on us? Lovely. Is there an order here that would make sense? Any weakening first? Does that really make a difference? Yeah, it's a lot of difference there on the old attack. There's no way I can get Pen Nib. We'll just do as much damage as we can. I'd say that's a very successful turn 1. So we brought him down to about half health. He's going to hit us for 5. So let's see here. What does he do now? What does that even mean? Strength up. At the end of its turn gains 3 strength. So it's got a lot bit more strength. Ah, they envenom. Right, we play this last. Or maybe we just discard something we don't need. I definitely want to play this. Do I value the damage? Yeah, I do actually. Because if we play Envenom, we want to have as many attacky spells as we can get. So we'll play this just so we're not taking as much damage. Discard. And then play these fellas. Apply that poison. So we're taking 2 damage. Not bad. Not bad at all. Ah, the burns. So with Caltrops as well, I assume that the damage will start, or the poison will start hitting with Caltrops as well, so... Right, we can definitely get a good strike on the go. $14 damage. Ah, he's just dead. Just straight up just killed him. He died with all our mad damage. So gold. Little fire potion. Do we take a second Caltrops? My assumption would be that it would stack, since other cards stack. I can see no reason why it wouldn't. Then again, an upgraded poison stab. We don't have any poison stabs, do we? Is this now the time to start doing things like poison? What would net us more poison? This would net us more poison with the Envenom Blade. Question mark number 1. What do we have? Ah, it's just these 3 fellas. Jutting from chaotic terrain around you, a bony sphere surrounds a mysterious glowing object within. While you're curious what lies within, you notice some sentries keeping an eye on it. So I could fight for a relic, or I could just dodge. Now the problem is, he'll explode when he dies. I'm pretty sure he gives you some debuff cards in your hand whenever you hit him. And this guy will just have a ton of health. I don't really need the relic. I'm going to be a pussy and not fight. No need to be greedy. Indeed. And we leave. Next question mark. Playing sensibly. I want to win this. I want to win this run. Oh, hell yeah, dude. Well, let's think about it. If I buy this, then we're upgrading all our cards for the rest of combat. That seems really good. Like, all our damage is increased. Yeah, it's a no-brainer. I have to. I must. And there's nothing else I can do. Still not removing any cards, mind you, but this is fine. This... Oh, it's a question mark again. It's fine. I was going to say the second shot, pardon? Alright, here it is, the big fight. So, so this guy will do 3 damage to us, I believe, when we attack him. Such as this guy as well, and this guy will just do 8 damage when he dies, but he's doing 9 damage now. Let's try and prevent some of that, shall we? Don't need that. That's a good one to keep. Skewer won't really be good in the opening hand. I think this is a good hand. So we're blocking all incoming damage, and we can probably kill. Then again, Noxious Fumes is pretty good. I'll do this first. So we're taking 6 damage. It's a lot of damage. We're going to have to kill them at some point, you know. We can't just not kill them. It might look bad, but I've tried not killing them before and it just gets nasty. So this is good. The reason the poison is good is it doesn't trigger their 3 damage each. Does this just cause an infinite back and forth? I guess we have to find out. I guess we'll push damage on the one in the middle. Oh, I could have killed him with that. I'm such a dumbass, man. Could have killed him with my potion. But I'm a big dummy. Well. I guess I'd do it now. Feels bad. Feels not so good. Well laid plan so we can keep something. I don't really want to go hitting things willy-nilly. I guess we'll just keep the dagger spray. So if I can out-armor their damage each turn, they should eventually die. Okay. We're working on them. Working on them. So I can block, but I need to do a lot of damage to do it, so... Can I just kill them, actually? Without killing myself? I'll play this. Will I play that? So that'll do how much? 7, 13... Plus what he's going to do now, which is a lot. I mean, I'm certainly fully dumbassing this, I'm sure, but... That deals less damage. Okay. Keep the bullet time so we can get something spicy going on, hopefully. Alright, that poison's doing what it's supposed to. Right, they're both buffing this turn. Very good. And Venom. Right, with bullet time, we just play a bunch of shit and just hope it works out. It's a lot of damage, man. Can I afford to take more of this? Okay, he dies in the next turn. I can probably take the damage here. 10, is there anything better than that? That one would be, but... It hurts a lot, but that's fine. We got through it. They both die. We didn't. We lost a fuck ton of health. I'm really not sure how to deal with these enemies yet. This encounter in particular consistently fucks me. Terror. Terror seems good. Apply 99 vulnerable to an enemy, so like a boss, for instance. We just fuck them up. We have to get that camp in a second. I'd love to buy a regen potion. Be cool if you could sell stuff for money. Not that we need it, but it's just fine. Goodbye. Buy something, I think not. So how much do we heal? We get 14 heal from that, and then we just rest again. So we're getting back up there. Surviving. Living the dream. Another question mark. We do have 2 more campfires as well. Not bad. Oh, good. Okay. Falling. Oh, not good. So as you're heading upwards, hopping from one floating shape to another, you slip. You begin to fall. Oh, you've made my life so easy. While in a free fall, you consider your options. Land safely with your greatest technique, channel a power to survive the fall, or strike at the wall to hang on to it. Let's lose a strike. Goodbye, strike. You were able to latch onto the wall and manage to make a short hop onto another stable platform. Good. Well, that means we've got one less, you know, basic card in our deck to clog up our hand. Lovely. Alright, the big fight. Oh no. So the artifact, the Spheric Guardian, what does he do? Throw that back. This is a decent hand. Ooh. You don't say. So we have to bullet time here, I think. So, Noxious Fumes and Envenom, so we can start that poison racking up. An all-out attack. Just, I guess, make them lose their strength. Maybe I shouldn't have played that, actually, since it's an exhaust. May have been better kept. Do damage to this guy now while he's got lower attack to us. Gain more block. Lovely. So yeah, I should have kept the one that reduces strength and just tanked the damage, maybe. Oh, he has the debuff thing and he probably had one as well, so he's not going to get hit by the poison. At least for another 2 turns. We'll get him eventually. Okay, 10 damage coming in. Oh wait, I don't have the well-laid plans played anyway, so I'm an idiot. It doesn't make a difference. So, Panache. Little bit of block. Again, let's kill this guy off first. So hit him with the big damage. We spent no energy that turn making that happen, feels good. Oh, he is poisoned, lovely. So one more turn, he'll be poisoned also. You hate to see it. He's gaining so much armor. Right. So with this one dead, I'm not really worried. 16 damage coming in is quite scary. In fact, this is all very scary. I should really drink this and just play everything. Well, you know, most of what we have. In fact, I should do this on... Oh, fuck. Right, play the Caltrops. Play this. Okay. Play this. On you? I can't remember what happens if you remove the armor from that, but hoping it's at least useful. I think I'm dead. Am I dead? I'm dead very soon. I guess we keep a block. In fact, can I just choose not to keep a card? Oh, I can. Okay. Ah, I don't want to die to these fuckers. But I'm gonna, because there's no way I can absorb all this damage. Like, the death explosion from this alone will kill me. Am I just dead? No, exactly. Do I want a Jax? I don't think I can. With our health where it is. Then again, I'm going to die in like one hit anyway, so fuck it. Yeah. Wait, would that save me? Oh, I'm an idiot. I think that went poorly. Conquered went the wrong way. Feels bad, man. A new unlock. What do we get? I mean, almost there, almost there. I can see in like the next 2 runs, I'm going to beat this game. I know I will. So we got some new stuff. Underhanded Strike. If discarded from your hand, deal 7 damage to a random enemy. Reflex. If this is discarded, draw 1 card. Fair enough. Wait, so these are unplayable? I don't understand. Oh, so these are like basically just for discarding only? This is like basically discard decks? Oh! Interesting, because I have a few things that could be good with discard. So, instead of just uploading a short video, I've decided to edit in this ironclad run on the back end of the last video, which would just be 1 video to you, so you won't really know the difference, but, you know, this way you're not getting a very short video. I'll do 2 videos in one, kind of. So what are we going to choose? Do we want to upgrade a card, obtain 100 gold, or obtain a rare relic? I'll do the rare relic, because 50% of your health, man, it's not too bad. And we get the sundial, so every 3 times you shuffle your deck, you gain 2 energy. Very good on the ironclad. Somebody who we want to have a lot of energy for just the big plays. I'm going to try on this run to build a very small deck, like a tiny deck, and try and remove as many of these as possible. So we only want a couple of key cards. Maybe vulnerable. If we can get the relic that gives you 75% instead of 50%, we'll be laughing. And some strength-based things. Hello, risk reward. Yes, good. Okay. So which path do you want to take? Which path do I want to take? More to the point. We could do the couple of question marks here, get the camp here. And there's a bunch of chests. So yeah, let's do this guy here. This fella. And we'll take a couple of question marks and see what we get. So we got the Jawworm. The little boy himself. So he wants to hit me for 11, which kind of sucks because we don't have a lot of health. So we need to block for 1, and we'll hit him twice. He should die pretty quick. I mean, I'm not too scared. Just a bit of damage. So maybe we should focus on... Well, it depends what cards we get. If we get some good early cards, then we'll go for some big plays. So we'll do a bash, and then we'll do a strike. He plans to do some sort of negative effect. He wants to use a defensive buff. So he's going to block or use a buff, which is fine. So the next turn, he's going to be vulnerable. We'll do a lot of damage to him. Do we get a... No, that's our first shuffle. Okay, so it's really the long games where that's going to be the biggest difference maker. Can I kill? So it's 12. Lovely. The math works out. Quick maths. We get a little heal from our burning blood. Now, do we want to take a card? Flex is actually really good. Perfected Strike, we don't really care about. This could also be good, only if we get the relic that gives us the buffed vulnerable damage. But Flex, have an extra strength. Not bad. I think we'll try and build around the strength idea. It's the match and keep. A gremlin is madly shuffling cards on a table. This monster seems to be a harmless one. You approach him out of curiosity. The bad news is, if I do end up getting cards here, it's going to clog up the deck. Maybe we just play and we just take what we get. So we get a feed and a rage. A flex and a clumsy. Ooh. Maybe I'll take feed. Deals 10 damage. If we kill the enemy, we gain a max 3 HP. Bash. That's us. That's fine. Do you know, 1 card from that is absolutely fine. He disappeared. Fair enough. A good start. A good start. How's our health looking? 40 of 80. Half health. Ooh, I guess we'll take the gold. We lose some health. It feels bad. I might end up dying here. There's a chance. And we should be fine against the Slaver. The Slaver doesn't really present much of an issue. You want to hit me for 12? I think we should do a defend and a bash and just tank the damage. Or, alternatively... So with the 2 strength, how much is this? This is doing 10 damage. And hitting him with a good debuff for the next 2 turns. So we'll definitely bash in the first turn, and then I'll block a bit of the damage. Just so we're not dying too early in the day, you know. So we do lose the strength, but at least it played its part, you know. That's the good thing about the flex card, is when you get it, it costs so little Hopefully we'll get to a point where we have, you know, a constant flex in hand. A 1, a 2, and we definitely want to block. So we're taking more damage again. When's our next camp? Another fight away. That's fine. We have to heal at the next camp. It's imperative that we do. We might even die in the next fight. So, deal 10 damage. If this kills the enemy, gain 3 permanent max HP and then exhaust the card. That I can do. That I can do, and we gain a max 3 HP. The feed card could be really useful. Are we taking anything? At the end of your turn, for each attack played this turn, deal 1 damage to all enemies. Maybe. I'm going to skip. I don't think there's... I mean, the Searing Blow can be good, but only if you upgrade it a bunch of times. I'd prefer if it cost 1. Since it costs 2, too expensive. Too expensive. So we're going to skip. We're going to go for a very basic deck. I want to see how this works out. Lovely. So we can play the Flex, the Bash, and the Strike. For that big damage. He will buff himself so he gains attack, but we shouldn't be too worried. We have a bunch of strikes coming in, and a feed. Hopefully. Let's see. Caca! My power is unmatched. You say so, sir. See, waving your arms about. Like, try that for 2 seconds. Just hold your arms up and wave them about like a lunatic and see how it feels. We can't get the kill. So... Oh, we can get the kill. Of course we can. Quick maths. Lovely. Building that health. So we get a fire potion at last. Headbutt. Deal 9 damage. Place a card from your discard pile on top of your draw pile. Maybe. That could be really good in a small deck, because you could constantly cycle all the cards you play back into your draw pile. Thus meaning you'll, you know, always have the hand you want. Maybe I'll try Headbutt. It's a 1 mana, 9, or 1 energy, 9 damage, which isn't too bad. We'll rest, because having the health back up there... Now we're back in the driving seat. I guess we fight this guy. I mean, the Elite could give us a really good card. And there's a chest here and a shop. But I could go this way and still get a chest and a shop and just not get the really good card. I'll do this. This is the safer option. A slicey boy and a slimy boy. You do hate to see it. He wants to hit me for 10. The thing is, unfortunately, I'm going to have to tank some of this damage. Because it's a speed game with this guy. He wants to run away once he steals some of my gold. And I don't want him to do that. 20 damage. So we can hit him a couple of times, maybe potion his ass. And then we can just focus on the slime. That hurts a little bit. I don't like being weakened. So we can buff ourselves, but that's a lot of damage, man. So flex. Do I want to do this? Yeah, I want to make sure he dies as soon as possible. Okay. Feels good. So we're taking 7, but it's fine. I don't think he'll weaken as well. He does do the negative effect, so we should weaken again, sadly. It gave me a wound card. It's not bad. Time to do damage. Give me the bash, yes. Do I tank the 7? We do have another camp. I guess we do. We're not going to worry about upgrading cards for a little while. For a brief... short moment. Wow, oh, I got the extra mana from the sundial. Amazing. So we don't need to take all that damage. Life is good. Maybe we will upgrade then. This is a good time to draw feed. If you could. There he is. Wow, feed's insane. Feed might be insane. I can't take a... Oh, yes. Absolutely. Strength and honor. As my dad says. I think he got that from some sort of fucking sword and sandals nonsense. You know, you grab the wrists and shake their hands, so you strength and honor. And all that. Well, let's see what happens if we smith the feed. Ooh. What about the inflame? 3 strength is nuts. Like, that's mad value. So I'm going to do that. And we're not going to worry about camping. We can camp at the last, at the end. Come to this chest so we can get the shop. Remove one of our basic cards. This is very good. So if we rest at 3 campfires, we gain 3 strength, and that's permanent for the remainder of the game. So what we would do is we'd maybe lift at the next campfire, get 1 strength, do it again 2 times, we'll have 3 strength until we die, which is really good. So, hello. I want to remove some of these basic cards. Maybe just the strike. Thin out our deck a little bit. And then is there anything I want to buy? I mean, some of these could be good, and I've just completely ignored. Every time you play 3 attacks in one... Oh, fuck, that would have been really good. The shuriken sounds pretty good. If your HP is less than 50% at the end of combat, heal for 12. That could also be good. At the start of boss combats, heal 25. Also very good. I might take a strength potion rather than buying cards. What else would I need to make a really nutty deck? One of the cards that gives you more damage the more you play it, perhaps? Enemy loses 9 strength for the rest of this turn. That could also be really good. Then again, rage is our way to gain armor, I think. I think rage will fit this deck. And I'll buy a strength potion just in case. Goodbye. Then we can get another shop here. Hopefully we get some good money from these spore individuals. The fungi beasts. Once they hit me for 6, I'll see about that. Get me the stuff. So he's going to buff himself. I'm not sure what the buff will be, but we have been made vulnerable. So it's a good thing we killed the one that was going to attack first instead of the one that's going to do nothing. Thus negating more damage. So he wants to hit me for 13. We should rage and then play 2 strikes. We are taking some damage, but it's not the end of the world. I'm keeping the strength potion for the boss, the big boss. Let's see. I'd like to get through a few fights actually without taking damage. That might be a better play. Eight and 9. Yeah. Well, let's see what this makes a difference to. So we play the In Flames. I may regret doing that. I may be led to regret doing the thing that I just done. So I've just inadvertently taken more damage there by not being smart in the brain. But it's fine, you know. I wanted to play the strength, because we keep that for the whole game. See, we want to have that in the opening hand, ideally. Then we play this for the extra strength, and then I just go boom. So yeah, we took more damage than I had to, but life is good. Life is fine. Another fire potion, and... Anger's not what we need, because Anger's just going to fill our hand, or our deck, with damage cards, which could be good. But the plan here is to replace all of our strike cards with better variants or better cards. Draw 2 cards, place a card from your hand on top of your draw pile. Interesting. True grit. Gain 7 block, exhaust a random card in your hand. Nah. I'm tempted by the anger because it costs nothing to play. Maybe it would be good. Let's give it a go. Let's try the anger and see if we can coin it together. Can't remove a card. Feels bad. That's a good trinket. A good relic. Exhaust all the non-attack cards in your hand. Deal 16 damage. Now that could be really good. Because that's basically just removing the blocks when we don't need them. But rage is a skill. So if we were to do that with rage in the hand, we'd lose rage. So we'd have to plan... I'm gonna try it. Because it's not only damage, I'm thinking of just thin the deck out. Let's give it a go. Goodbye. Do I wish to question mark? Yeah, let's question mark now. Well, what do we have? It's the living wall. Wonderful. So I guess we want to transform... No, do you know what? I'm just going to take the remove. And I'm just going to remove a basic strike again. Or maybe a defend, actually. Thinning the deck at 15 cards. Feeling good. Feeling spicy. Alright, it's the big slime. One step me for 16. Let's not do that, shall we? So we play the rage, then we play the headbutt, which will then put the rage back in the hand, and then we're only taking some damage. I don't want to hit him with any of these, not yet. This is fine. And if we could get it to a position where we'd have, like, the same hand coming every time, we'd be nutty. See, there it is there. So he wants to do a negative effect. I should definitely bash. Rage and then bash? No, it doesn't make sense. This won't do the thing I need it to do. But if I bash... Nah, I want to keep the potion. See, this is bad. This defend card has to go. We don't need the defend cards, now we've got rage. We wanted, ideally, another attack card that wasn't just going to exhaust. Maybe I should just use this, actually. Just put the damage on him while I can. I'm not really bothered about gaining the health, so he should split. What's our hand to draw? Anger, flex. Ah, see, it's the defends and strikes that are letting us down. Alright, 2 slimy boys. Oh, it's a lot of stuff. Well, what I can do... Right, let's do it. Well, firstly, if I throw this at the guy at the back, he has to split, surely. He doesn't split? That's fine. I'm going to inflames. I'm going to flex. 5 damage. So I can hit him for... not enough. I can kill him, though. So I guess I'm not taking all the damage. Oh, I should have strength potioned, really, shouldn't I? I should have. Damn you, silly. At least we keep the 3 strength. That's the important part. We want to get that card as many times in the hand as possible, because playing that for 1 is too good. Another flex. Big strength, big arms. Then a bash and a headbutt should be enough. Lovely. And a little heal at the end, a cheeky little heal. Spot weakness is good. It's another strength card. If an enemy intends to attack, gain 3 strength. You want that, because that's just free strength, basically. And we got the camp. And then again, we could lift for extra strength. That's for the next floor, I think. We rest. We rest well. And then we help the big face. Alright, fella. Prepare to have that hat slapped off your head, my friend. I'm going to tank the 9 just to get the damage in. Start us off strong. We draw 2 less. Oh, you cheeky fucker. Not aware of his intentions, so I'm going to inflame. Head the Butterino. And hopefully it draws the inflame again. What? Is inflame exhaustible? Maybe it is. Probably the bash. Then we just hit him for big numbers. He will split, which is nice, so it means that, it's not really nice, actually. Because he splits with 2 high health fellas. You want to really put him down as low as possible, but this is fine. So if we spot weakness on him, we gain some strength. Maybe? Maybe. Yep, we do it. I'm starting to learn to when I can gamble with health to put damage in, because if you're not doing damage, you're... This is fine. Right, when I play the flex, then if I play the Sever Soul on this gentleman here, it removes the defend for the rest of the fight. Now, he will split at 13, which is fine. And then we can start putting damage on this guy. Or do I want to kill this guy outright? Yeah, kill him outright. Fuck him. Don't let him split. And that strength stays with us for the rest of the fight, by the way. We just have 8 strength now. So all our spells, or all our attacks, do extra damage. Can I just kill him? Bash, Anger, Feed. Bash, Anger, Strike, Feed. Boom! Big please. Very big please. Get a dex potion, some money. Do you know what? The bludgeon could be incredible. That's a huge damage spell, or attack, that with our strength building might be insane. As like a finisher, we could maybe get that up to like 80 damage or something daft, and it could be good. An easy floor 1. What do we get? Something nice, perhaps. Yes, this could be good. Gain energy at the start of each turn. All enemies start with 2 strength. Gain energy at the start of each turn. Start combat with 2 wounds in your draw pile. I think that's a worthy endeavour. We get 2 wounds in the draw pile, but our deck is so thin that it might not make a difference. Plus we have... What's it called again? Sever Soul. So if we end up with 2 of them in the hand, we can just exhaust them. And life will be good. Life will be good. Very nice. First, I think I'm getting a better hang of how to play the game. Anyway, the city. We'll leave this for the next video. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like, leave a comment, all the usual good stuff. And of course, I'll see you tomorrow.